My name is Steven Rosenberg, and I run the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and submission wrestling program here at Arizona Combat Sports. So I've been training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and submission grappling, basically the same thing. I've been training for about 17 years, and I've been teaching for about 15. I got into Jiu-Jitsu because the very first UFC days, back when Royce Gracie was dominating everybody, and seeing a smaller opponent submit and beat a bunch of bigger opponents in other martial arts with Jiu-Jitsu. So that's kind of what got me into it, and I always wanted to do it since I was younger. And then I finally found a school by my house. That's where I kind of got started. So the whole gym, we have over 300 students. Just for Jiu-Jitsu, it's probably about a good split. It's probably 150 to 150. A lot of the students do both too. They do kickboxing and Jiu-Jitsu. So I like to structure my classes pretty much the same way. So we always start off with a little bit of a warm-up, and then we do a warm-up drill, just kind of a drill where we go at kind of a decent pace. It's learning how to problem solve, but learning how to problem solve on the fly. It's like a human game of chess, playing chess, but with another human being's weight on top of you, and learning how to overcome that. And it's all little moves. It's just my moves against another person's moves. So human chess is probably the best way I can describe it. I like the sport aspect more. The sport aspect's a lot of fun for me because there's competitions, and I used to compete when I was younger, and now I don't compete anymore due to injuries, but I like pushing my students to compete and watching them win tournaments. So the sport aspect of it is definitely my favorite part, but at the same time, even though they're doing sport jiu-jitsu, they're still learning self-defense. And the reason is if you can defend yourself against somebody that knows jiu-jitsu, you go against somebody in the street that doesn't even know jiu-jitsu, it's going to be that much easier to get them off of you. So at the same time, you're learning both. Any traditional martial arts, you wear either, it's called a kimono or a gi. So that's your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu side of it. So there's chokes you can do with the lapels. There's things you can do controlling your opponent's sleeves, even controlling your pants. So just with the gi, there's just more moves to do. And then I have a belt system where I promote my students with different belts. I'm not saying this because it's my martial art, but it is the hardest art to earn a black belt. And there's not a lot of belts in Jiu-Jitsu. There's only 5. You have white, blue, purple, brown, and black, and that's it. And the average time to get a black belt is 10 years. I love my job. Seeing the joy it brings people. I see somebody come in here and this goes for kids and adults. I see someone come in here and they're a little shelled up and quiet, and Jiu-Jitsu just builds such a confidence in human beings. It's just so amazing to see. And I've seen it change people for the better night and day.